What's up guys, it's DIY Outdoorsman. This week's weekly unboxing, we're going to be going over the Savage Gear line through trout. This lure I just got from my brother who lives out in California because out there swim baits are all the rage. Now I don't have the money to spend on depths and all those crazy lure companies who are selling very realistic swim baits, but I don't have $250, so I asked him just to get me a pretty cheap one. This bait retails for $17.99, which to most people doesn't seem cheap, but like I said, compared to the depths, is a really good deal. It's got a rubber 3-piece body, like you can see, with just a beautiful rainbow trout pattern on it. Now, something truly unique about this bait itself is that the hook, it can either go on the top or you can place it down on the bottom, which is just, it's pretty unique. You don't really get that in any other swim bait. And how you rig this up is you get the hook and you get the bait, and then you run your line up through the front and down out through. There's a hole there, there's a hole there, and then there's a hole on the top. And you run your line down through and it comes out and you tie your line to this treble hook. Now the reason for that is once you catch a fish, this hook is going to detach, and then you've got the fish hooked on this treble hook, and now the fish can't use the weight of this bait against you to shake the lure off, and so on and so forth. This is going to result in you're going to get more fish, you're going to land more fish, you're going to get bigger fish in the boat, and it's really just going to work to your advantage. And since you're not tying off up here, that's going to increase the action because that line's going straight through the swim bait now, and your line is just going straight on, so it's going to give you the most lifelike action on the market, I think. Now this is really awesome. I got the subsurface model, but I just tried it out today and it just hankers about 6 inches below the water, which is going to be awesome for the spring and summertime bass, and I just can't wait. It's kind of a rather larger bait, as you can see, compared to my hand. It's 6 inches, but you're not going to have to worry about it tearing or anything because there's a mesh piece that's interlocked completely throughout all 3 pieces of this bait. I think it's going to be a really quality bait. Where am I going to throw it? Just going to cast it way out in some open water and then just do a slow retrieve and pause, slow retrieve and pause. And I think that's really going to tear up the bass. Also during the spawn and such, I'll run it right over the bed pretty quick, and then I'll make a slower run, and that'll really just drive that fish crazy. Because I know around here at least, the bluegill and the shad and such, they go back and they drive the bass crazy and they end up eating one. And I've caught fish just constantly throwing 100 casts into the same spot over top of this bass, and they'll eventually eat it. What to throw this bait on? I'm going to use at least a medium heavy to a heavy rod, maybe 7 foot. You're going to want something big and beefy to check this bait out, because this is a 1 ounce bait, so you're going to want a lot of backbone in your rod. Also for the hook sets, you're going to want a beefy rod, because this is a big bait, and you're going to want, for the line, you're going to want, I'd say 15 to 20 pound monofilament or fluorocarbon. For me, I would shy away from the braid because it's a little hard to thread that braid down through and into the swim bait, and I'm not a big braid on crankbait or swim bait. I think it cuts down on the action just a little bit. That's just me though. If you have braid, use it. For the gear ratio on the reel, 6:4 to 1. Heck, you could use a 7:1 to 1, just reel it slower. I'd say if you have a crankbait reel, that would just be perfect for this. You don't really have to mess too much with the gear ratios. It's not really going to matter. As long as you can get it to just swim and weave through the water, you'll be fine. That's going to catch bass. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can buy this Savage Gear awesome swim bait. Alright guys, see you later.